Sexually transmitted infections are infections that are transmitted by sexual contact. So, all of these infections are going to be something that have to do, they're sexual in nature by the way that they're transmitted from one person to another. Once a person becomes sexually active, it's important that they receive regular STI testing. This is just a way to maintain health, and it's part of being a responsible partner. Chlamydia is the most commonly reported STI in the US. It is now recognized as the cause of a diverse group of genital infections and is a common cause of preventable blindness. It can go in and cause a lot of problems in the reproductive tracts, and it's easily treated by antibiotics. Gonorrhea is the second most reported infectious condition. It's also referred to as the clap. The symptoms are more evident in men than women, but they can lie dormant and untreated. They can be passed from partner to partner. There is a dual treatment. It's double antibiotics that can cure this specific infection. Syphilis was on a decline for years, but recently it's back on the rise again. And this is caused by a bacteria that, if left untreated, can go through 3 different phases, ultimately showing as rashes on the palms of our hands or soles of our feet. Antibiotics are the treatment of choice. Herpes is more commonly talked about and known. There is no medical treatment that's been found effective for curing herpes. There's 2 different types. One is the sores found around the mouth, and one is the sores found around the genitals. The chapter does a good job going into treatments and the different types of viruses. Genital warts, or HPV, are the most common STI in the United States, and they've actually recently come up with a vaccine for this because of the outbreak, and it can go on to cause all kinds of reproductive issues. So you'll definitely want to read about that in the chapter. HIV is the virus that later goes on to become AIDS. We don't have any means to cure HIV. We have seen it in some people that, it goes away. Otherwise, we know how to keep it at bay. And people can live with HIV for a really long time. But once it becomes AIDS, it generally becomes a fatal disease because it attacks the immune system. The best ways to prevent STIs are obviously using protection. That can be a condom, although some STIs can pass through the latex or are on the outsides of the latex or can pass from oral. Microbicides are something that women can use, and it is recommended that avoiding multiple partners is a means to keep the transmission of infection. There's a lot of stigma associated with STIs, and so a lot of shame and guilt comes with this, which prevents people from talking about it, which prevents people from being educated about it, and continues the spread. So the more that we talk about it and the more that we encourage testing and open sexual communication between partners, the more we can do to prevent it.